Hey guys, before we get started, I would just like to apologize beforehand on my Neanderthal-like accent and my crappy microphone quality. It's only so much you can do to edit out the bad sound when your headset look like this.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Anyways, this will be my first ever YouTube project that I've ever worked on. It took me about a month to finish, so be sure to give any form of helpful feedback on what I can improve upon. Hopefully, I'll improve and get better as I continue making more videos like this. I also recommend using subtitles and timestamps. Anyways, let's get right into the video. Are you excited for the next big action RPG? That game that will fill your missing void, games like Witcher 3, Skyrim, and even Dragon's Dogma? Welcome to Crimson Desert, an upcoming action-adventure game that will take you on a journey to a harsh and unforgiving world. Set in Kingdom of Pywel, players will take on a role of a mercenary, fighting for survival amidst of political turmoil and warring faction. With a vast landscape and dangerous creatures lurking around on every corner, you need to be strategic and resourceful to stay alive. This game is more than just battlefield survival. Crimson Desert also features elements of strategy and resource management, as players must recruit followers and make tough decisions to succeed on their goal. Developed by Pearl Abyss, the same studio behind popular MMORPG Black Desert Online, this game promises to be immersive and thrilling adventure. Get ready to embark on a journey like no other in Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert is an upcoming action RPG where you play as a mercenary surviving in a land torn apart by war and political turmoil. The game takes place in a large open world called Pywel, where three factions are competing for control. Each faction is led by a powerful leader who has their own goals and plans. Crimson Desert is primarily an action-adventure game with heavy emphasis on exploration and combat. Players will take on a role of a mercenary and engage in battle against both human and supernatural enemies. The game is set in a vast open world, and players are free to explore and discover its secrets at their own pace. The world is filled with hidden treasure, challenging puzzles, and dangerous creatures. Combat in Crimson Desert is fast-paced and dynamic, with a variety of different weapons at the player's disposal. Players can use swords, bow, and other weapons to take down their enemies, and can use magic and other supernatural abilities to gain the upper hand in battle. The game may also feature a unique mount system where players can tame and ride various creatures such as horses, camels, and even dragons. In addition to combat and exploration, Crimson Desert also features elements of strategy and resource management, as players will need to manage their resources carefully, as they will need food, water, and other supplies to survive in the harsh environment of the game's world. They will also need to recruit followers and build alliances with various factions in order to succeed in their goals. Overall, Crimson Desert promises to be an exciting and engaging game that will appeal both to fans of action-adventure and open-world games. With its unique blend of combat, exploration, and strategy, it is sure to provide players with countless hours of entertainment. Players will take on a role of Macduff, a skilled mercenary with a troubled past. As they explore the game's world and engage in combat, players will have the opportunity to recruit other characters to join the party. These characters include other mercenaries as well as non-combatants such as merchants and craftsmen. Macduff is the main protagonist of Crimson Desert. He is a mercenary leader who commands a band of warriors known as the Macduff clan. As a skilled fighter and strategist, Macduff is hired by various factions and individuals to carry out dangerous missions and battles throughout Kingdom of Pywel. Macduff is described as a complex and multifaceted character with a tragic backstory. He carries with him the weight of his past and failure and losses, which has shaped him into a hardened warrior with a sense of purpose and duty. In Crimson Desert, players will guide Macduff on a journey of self-discovery as he confronts his past struggle to find redemption in a world torn apart by war and political strife. The game promises to offer a deep and engaging story that explores the theme of loyalty, betrayal, and the human condition. The second character we get to see during the trailer is a young female archer. She is shown to be a skilled archer and a member of a group of desert nomad. She appears to be independent and strong-willed, and it is possible that she will be a companion to Macduff on his journey. The third character, named Jules, we see in Crimson Desert, is a hot-headed rogue who is adept at swiftly dispatching enemies with a variety of acrobatic moves as demonstrated in the trailer. Jules is described as a skilled thief and assassin who is known for his stealth and agility. He has a troubled past shrouded in mystery, and players will unravel the secret of his past as they progress through the game. Jules may come across as cold and distant at first, but he is known to show his loyalty to those he considered friends and even ally. Jules is a skilled master thief, able to pick locks, sneak past guard, and steal valuable items. He is skilled in combat, specializing in quick and deadly strike with a variety of weapons such as knives and throwing stars. Jules is lean and agile with short dark blonde hair, sharp features, and a piercing green eye that suggests his proficiency in combat. He wears a hooded cloak and dark clothing that helps him blend in the shadows, emphasizing his stealthy nature. Overall, Jules is a complex and mysterious character with a unique set of skills that make him an asset to any team. As more information is released about the game, we can expect to learn more about his backstory and his role in the story of Crimson Desert. There's not much known about him, but he does appear to be a playable character in certain missions, where he travels with Macduff's party. He wields a great battle axe as his weapon of choice, and is seen using grabbing techniques to take down his enemies. It is speculated that he was part of a tribe before joining Macduff's party, and more information about him may be revealed in the future. Much is known about this character. It's likely that he is Macduff's mentor. He appears to be an elderly sage who plays an important role in guiding Macduff on his journey. Despite his age, he commands a great respect and possesses a wealth of knowledge and experience. It's unclear whether or not he will be a playable character or not, but his presence in the game seems to be significant. Ramiel is a prince from the Kingdom of Pywel, which was destroyed during the war. He is the only surviving member of the royal family, and his past experience have made him a complex character with deep sense of loss and desire for vengeance. Ramiel is also a mage with powerful magical abilities, which he is using to a devastating effect on the battlefield. He is a member of Macduff's party and joins them on their quest for revenge against Kingdom of Navarra. As they journey together, Ramiel's past and his connection to the other characters on the party will be explored, likely leading to a deeper understanding of his motivation and personality. We can see him be a bit arrogant and such during the trailer, but we'll likely see him mature and be a better person as the story goes on. Gameplay wise, it seems that Ramiel will specialize in magical combat. As a mage, he'll likely have access to a range of spells and abilities that allow him to control the battlefield and deal damage from range. Some of the spells that Ramiel can use includes powerful AoE, the ability to summon a magical creature, and the power to manipulate elements to his advantage. Rami may also use support spell that he can use to heal his allies and buff their stats, making him a versatile character who can contribute to his party's success in multiple ways. It is also possible that Ramiel's gameplay will incorporate puzzle solving elements, as some of the promotional material of the game has hinted puzzles that can be solved using magical abilities. Overall, Ramiel's gameplay in Crimson Desert seemed to emphasize strategic planning and careful use of powerful magical abilities. Crimson Desert's world building is focused on creating a vast and immersive world for players to explore. The game is set in a fantasy world of Pywel, which is filled with diverse landscapes such as desert, forests, and mountains. One of the key features of the world of Crimson Desert is the attention to detail in creating a believable and cohesive world. The developers have paid close attention to things like weather's pattern and ecosystem, and even cultures to create a world that feels alive and dynamic. The world of Pywel is filled with history and lore, with various factions, nations, and religions that have shaped the world over time. Players can uncover the secret of the world by exploring ruins, talking to NPCs, and completing quests. Overall, the world building Crimson Desert aims to create a rich and immersive world that players can get lost in, with a focus on creating a sense of history, culture, and depth to the world. In addition of rich story and characters, Crimson Desert will boast a stunning and immersive world that will leave players in awe. One unique aspect of the world is the inclusion of seasons, which will bring different weather conditions and visual changes to the environment. From sunny summers to snowy winters, the changing of seasons will keep the world feeling fresh and dynamic. The attention to detail is also apparent in smaller elements, such as the leaves on the tree that reacts to players' movement. Interactively with the environment adds an overall immersion, making players feel like they are truly part of the world. Knowing anything about Black Desert, the sea will also be a big part of the game, as we will be able to explore the vast ocean and encounter various of creatures and obstacles. So it is possible that naval combat and other type of sea-based gameplay may also be included in the future. One of the major factions in the game is the Kingdom of Pywel, which is a powerful nation that controls most of the land in the game world. The kingdom is ruled by the Pywel family, who has long and storied histories that players can uncover as they explore the world. The Kingdom of Pywel is one of the major factions in Crimson Desert. It is a central location of the game's story. The kingdom is ruled by King Jurn, who is described as a just and fair ruler. The kingdom is also known for its strong military, and its soldiers are respected and feared throughout the land. The Kingdom of Pywel is known for its architecture and culture. The capital city, Pywel City, is a bustling metropolis with towering buildings and bustling marketplace. The people of Pywel are proud of their heritage and tradition, as they value honor and respect. Despite its power and influence, the Kingdom of Pywel is not without its challenges. It is surrounded by factions, some of which are hostile towards the kingdom, and there are rumors of corruption and unrest within the government. The Merchant Guild is another prominent faction in Crimson Desert. As the name suggests, the guild is focused on commerce and trade, and it is the most powerful organization in the game world. The guild is made up by wealthy merchants and traders who control the flow of goods and resources throughout the land. The Merchant Guild is based in the city of Velia, which is a major trading hub and one of the largest cities in the game. The city is known for its bustling marketplaces and thriving economy, and it's a popular destination for traders and merchants from all over the world. In addition to its economic power, the Merchant Guild is also known for its political influence. The guild has close ties to ruling government and is often involved in political maneuver and behind-the-scenes deal. Players can interact with the Merchant Guild by taking on a quest and missions that involves in trade and comments. They also gain the reputation with the guild by completing tasks and contributing to its interests. The guild can offer various of benefits to the player, such as access to unique and items and even services, as well as opportunities to make a lot of money through trade and business dealings. The Order of the Knight of the Roses is a faction in Crimson Desert that is focused on upholding justice and protecting the innocent. They are chivalrous Order of the Knights who are known for their bravery and honor. The Knights of the Order follow a strict code of conduct and are tasked with defending the kingdom and its people. The Knights of the Order are led by a Grand Master who has the highest ranking member of the Order. The current Grand Master is named Rozo, and he is known for his wisdom and experience. The Order is composed of various of rank, each with their own duties and responsibilities. The ranks include squires who are young knights in training, knights who have completed their training and have been deemed worthy in joining the Order, and high knights who are veteran members of the Order and have proven themselves in battle. The Knight of the Roses have long and storied histories, and their members are respected and admired throughout the land. They are often called upon to fight against the kingdom's enemies, and they have been instrumental in many of the kingdom's victories. In addition to the military duties, the Knight of the Roses also play a role in kingdom's politics. They are involved in decision-making process and advises to the king on matters of war and peace. Grand Master Rose, though little is known about him, he is a highly respected and powerful figure within Order of the Knight of the Roses. He plays as a significant role in the story of Crimson Desert, as depicted as a wise and charismatic leader with a deep sense of honor and duty. He is also shown to be a skilled fighter, capable of taking on multiple opponents at once. From what's been revealed so far, it seems that Grandmaster Rosso will likely be a key ally to the player character in the journey throughout the game world. My guess is that Grandmaster Rosso is likely the mentor that we see in the trailer, sworn to protect Prince Ramil and help him claim his rightful place on the throne. The Desert Warriors are a group of nomadic people who inhabit the harsh desert region of the game's world. They are known for their formidable fighting skill, and they have their ability to survive even in the most unforgivable environment. The Desert Warriors are a complex society with their own tradition and culture, and they are often clashed with other factions who seeks to trespass upon their lands. They are proud people who value strength and honor, and they have deep respect for their history and ancestors. Desert Warriors are led by their chief, who is respected and a reserved figure among his people. The chief is responsible for making important decisions and leading his tribe through times of conflict and hardships. While the Desert Warrior may appear to be savage and warlike to people outsiders, they have a strong sense of community and loyalty to their own. As the player, the Desert Warriors may appear both as allies and enemies throughout the game. The player may have the opportunity to learn more about their culture and history, or clash with them with battles of control of valuable resources. All these are the major factions that we know so far. There are also various smaller factions that exist within the world of Crimson Desert, such as the Black Leopard Bandits, a group of bandits and outlaws who terrorize the countryside, and the Crimson Blade, a group of elite warriors who pledge their loyalty to the Pywel family. Cult of Owl is a mysterious and dangerous organization that has gained a reputation for being involved in dark and sinister activities. The cult is shrouded in secrecy, and little is known about them and their true goal and motivation. What is known is that the cult worship a deity named Owl, who is described as a powerful and malevolent force. Al is said to grant an incredible power to his followers, but at terrible cost. Those who worship Al are rumored to engage in human sacrifice and other dark rituals in order to gain a favor from their god. The cult of Al is feared and reviled throughout the game world, and many believe that its true ultimate goal is to bring out some kind of catastrophic event that will allow them to rule over the ruins of the world. The cult is also known to be heavily involved into slave trade, using their influence to kidnap and enslave people from all over the world. The cult is led by a mysterious figure known as the Prophet, who is believed to have an incredible power and influence within the organization. The Prophet is said to be able to manipulate people's mind and bend them to his will. He is rumored to be capable of incredible feats of magic and sorcery. The Prophet is likely the hooded character we see in the end of the trailer. Not a whole lot more information is known about him as of right now. Overall, the cult of Al is a major threat to the world of Crimson Desert, and it's up to the player to uncover their secret and their goal and motivation, and put a stop to it once and for all. Silver Chain is a powerful merchant guild in the world of Crimson Desert. They are known to control a significant portion of the trade in the region, which gives them an immense wealth and influence. However, rumors suggest that the guild has connection to the criminal underworld, which adds to their notoriety. The Silver Chain is often seen as a rival to the other merchant guild, as their tactic can be aggressive. They are known to use their wealth and influence to gain advantage over their competition, which has led to conflict in the past. Despite their reputation, the Silver Chain is a significant player in the politics and the economy of the game's world. As the player navigates their way through the game, they may have to interact with this guild and make choices that could have significant consequences. This game will feature a wide variety of different types of monsters, including goblin kobolds and larger mythical-like creatures such as dragons and other legendary beings. The trailer has shown us different types of humanoid creatures with unique features. One example is a crocodile-like worgen creature, as well as a massive giant that seems to have a taste for human flesh. We also catch a glimpse of a demigod-like giant in the first trailer. In another video, we see Macduff fighting one and obtaining its godlike power as a buff. Many creatures from Black Desert Online have influenced this game, including returning creatures like imps and even revisited version of Red Nose in the game. We also get to encounter classical mythical creatures like kraken, dragons, and one-handed hydra, and even weird looking ones like this troll reindeer. In addition to fighting these creatures, we'll also face off against animals like wolves and bears. However, we'll also encounter non-hostile animals like deer that we can hunt and skin for their pelt and meat. Depending on the location and time of day, we can expect to face different types of enemies. For instance, if we're in the desert region, we'll encounter a variety of foes such as humanoid beings made of sand, able to control and manipulate sand, sandworms, giant worm-like creatures that inhabit the desert, able to burrow and ambush players, nomads, group of bandits that roam the desert, and they will attack players on sight. Karas, a tribe of people who have been corrupted by dark magic, causing them to become violent and aggressive. Desert ghosts, spectral beings that haunt certain area of the desert. Desert dragons, massive dragons that inhabit the desert and able to breathe fire and fly. Desert giants, giant humanoids that roam the desert, known for their immense strength and durability. Desert spiders, giant spiders that inhabit the desert, able to spin webs and poison players. Sand elementals, powerful elemental creatures made entirely of sand, able to control their environment around them. As for the snowy region, we can expect to see frost giants. These towering creatures are known for their immense strength and size, as well as their icy breath. Ice golem, massive constructs made of ice that can withstand a lot of damage. Snow leopards, ferocious feline predators that stalk the snowy terrain, attacking any prey that crosses their path. Jetty, large ape-like creatures that are fiercely territorial and have a reputation for being difficult to defeat. Iceworm, These massive serpentine creatures are said to burrow through the snow and ice, attacking unwary travelers. Snow elementals, elemental creatures composed entirely of snow and ice. They can be formidable foes with variety of ability. You can also expect some more undead-like creatures, such as skeleton warriors. These undead soldiers were once part of an ancient army. They are highly skilled fighters and armed with sword and shield. Zombie giants. These are massive undead creatures that were once giants. They are incredibly strong and can withstand a lot of damage. Ghosts. These are the spirit of the dead who are yet not moved to the afterlife. They can be found haunting various of locations throughout the game world. Shadow demons. These demonic creatures are entirely made of shadows. They are highly exclusive and can only be defeated by using special weapons. Blood Wraiths are one of the creatures that inhabit the world of Crimson Desert. They are a type of creatures that appear to be made entirely of blood, with humanoid shapes. Blood Wraiths are known for their ability to move quick and unpredictably, as well as their deadly attacks. They are known to be extremely aggressive and will attack any living creatures they come across. In terms of combat, Blood Wraiths are known for their ability to rapidly close in to their targets and attack in deadly precision. They are also able to teleport in short distances, making them difficult to predict and avoid. Some suggest that they are vulnerable to fire-based attacks. It's currently unknown how the Blood Wraith come into existence or what their motivations are. Some believe that they may be a result of powerful magic gone wrong, while others speculate they are vengeful spirit for those who have wronged them in the past. Encounters with Blood Wraiths are expected to be challenging and require careful planning and execution. It is recommended that adventurers approach them with caution and be prepared for a difficult fight. As the villain part of the story, not much has been revealed yet, but what we do know is that the king will play a huge part of it, considering he takes over the Kingdom of Pywel. That he is ruthless and power-hungry ruler who has taken the control of the land with an iron fist. It's likely that the player will encounter his force and possibly face off against him or his top lieutenant as they progress through the game's story. As we saw in the trailer, mounts will be an important aspect of traversing in the world of Crimson Desert, and we've been confirmed through Twitter that there will be different mount types available in the game. So far, we know that we'll be able to ride horses, camel, elephants, and even dragons. Horses will likely be the most versatile mount, suitable for traversing most of the environments. Camels, on the other hand, will particularly be useful for crossing the harsh desert region of the game. Elephants are likely used during the sieges, similar to how they function in Black Desert Online. Dragons are perhaps the most exciting mount, as they will offer a unique way to travel through the air. While it's not confirmed yet whether the dragons will be useful in combat, we do see in the trailer that Macduff is able to use the dragon to dodge incoming projectiles. It's worth noting that mounts will also play a role in combat, as riders will be able to attack enemies while mounted. Additionally, players will have the ability to customize their mount with various equipment and skins, further adding to the game's customization options. In Crimson Desert, mount won't be the only means of traversal. We know that there will be boats that we can use for transportation, as seen in one of the trailers where Macduff uses a canoe to cross the river. It's safe to assume that there will be different types of smaller ships available, but it's unclear whether we'll be able to use massive ships like in Black Desert. In addition to mounts and boats, players will be able to use the environment to traverse the world. Climbing mountains and using ropes to swing around the environment are confirmed traversal options. Magic will also play a huge role in traversal, as seen in this clip, where a character uses magic to create ice block to land when jumping mid-air. It's important to note, while mounts and boats offer faster ways to travel the game's world, it is designed with exploration in mind, and players are encouraged to explore on foot to discover its hidden secrets and treasure. Finally, I know that many of you have been eagerly awaiting news, whether or not the game will be exclusively single player or not. Unfortunately, I don't have any confirmed information to share at this time. However, I can offer you my insight and speculation on the matter. The game will primarily be single player focused, with a possibility of a co-op feature built in certain missions. In the trailer, we see Macduff coordinating his attacks with Black Dog, which could potentially involve another player rather than an NPC. Multiple playable characters have been confirmed, so it is possible that the players will be able to switch in between characters for specific missions. Additionally, Macduff is shown traveling with Black Dog and other companions, not just in the cutscene, but also while fishing together. While co-op may be a possibility, I believe there will be a separate online mode. You may be wondering how a separate online mode, let alone MMORPG mode, will work in a primarily single player focused game. However, we can look at an example like Grand Theft Auto Online and Red Dead Online, which offer players the ability to create their own character and experience on a different story and mission types that are only available in the online aspect of the game and not in its single player. My guess is that there will be multiple playable characters similar to Macduff's party. There will also be an in-depth character creation system similar found in Black Desert Online with a wide range of customization options. Online mode, players will likely experience a completely separate story, likely with a silenced protagonist who communicates via text box. The choices made in this mode may not be as impactful as those in the single player aspect of the game. However, players can expect to find many activities that are also available in both single player and online mode, as well as many activities with unique online MMORPG version of the game. The game may also feature a built-in PvP flagging system with a reputation system. Although this is speculation at this point, tougher bosses may also require players to team up and defeat them. Whether they are unique bosses or more challenging version of the bosses encountered in single player mode. Additionally, players may encounter world bosses and events unique to the online aspect of the game. As of now, there isn't much information available about the online or MMORPG aspect of the game, but I will be sure to provide updates as they become more available. Well folks, this is it, the end of the video. I'd like to thank you all for taking your time to watch this lengthy video I made. I'm sure many of you wanted to ask the $1,000,000 question. When is the game coming out? Sadly, I cannot give you a straight answer because even I don't know when it will come out. All I can hope is that the game will be released in late 2023 or early to mid 2024. The best we can hope for is to see a new gameplay trailer at the next Game Awards show. Overall, it's been fun, and I hope you found this information I've given you guys useful and perhaps even made you more excited for the game. Until then, I'll see you guys in my next upcoming video. I'm not sure what it will be about, but I can promise you this, it will be interesting. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys enjoyed this type of video, and I'll see you guys in the next time.